to Dominic Minieri.
Take a look at this last backhand Boris hit before changing sides. Now that's a tough one to explain. A little bit discouraged there. Feet moving in all directions.
15 love for Becker. Second serve. He's down 1-4 in 2 sets.
As strong and formidable a guy as Becker is physically on the court, I'm still surprised that he tries to cover so many of those very high backhands that Agassi directs to him. I mean, that's a hard thing to time. Pretty even on the winners, but the unforced errors much heavier on the side of Becker. Let's face it, Agassi has played a pretty clean semifinal match here.
Sure has. Relaxed, poised, big serves when he's needed them.
Oh, yeah.
40 love Becker. Again, he won't go away.
This point bordered on casual for these two players. Becker able to put that volley away, at least hold serve at the very least, and make Andre Agassi serve this one out. An easy game to Barker.
4 games to 2. Agassi leading, and he is up 2 sets in the semifinal tonight on CBS. Stay with us following tennis for Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and then Touched by an Angel. And finally, Walker, Texas Ranger, all tonight here on CBS.
Becker looking a little weary now physically. He did well to get back in this point. Decides to chip in charge. Doesn't hit that ball quite deep enough or hard enough, and never really was anywhere near that passing shot by Agassi.
Agassi 30 love, and appears now to be headed to the championship in defense of his crown. Against Pete Sampras, he is 8-8. And good on the hard courts in recent times, starting back at the Australian in '95. 4 consecutive matches on hard courts, and Agassi won 3 of those, including the last outing at the Canadian Open.
Keep in mind, Sampras won the first set in all 4 of those meetings, and Agassi still won 3 out of 4 of those matches.
And Becker knew this ball was in.
Because it was good, you couldn't see it, you know?
Becker.
You're so blind, you got to go back to Australia, you know that?
Now Boris is booking airlines for chair umpire Wayne McEwen. 30-15. Andre Agassi. Fault back to 30 all. Now the crowd here hoping to see a rally by Becker.
Even that move by Becker,
match.
a bit of a mental one, making Agassi know he thought was in, but you didn't see Boris give him the point at 30 love. And now, a couple of seconds later, finds himself with a break point opportunity to get back in his 3rd set. The crowd's getting quite into it now.
Now, we mentioned earlier in the day, they're somewhat fickle here at the National Tennis Center. They might have been cheering for Andre Agassi a few minutes ago, but they want more tennis. Now they love Boris Becker. She loves Boris Becker. third set. He said he won't go away even though.
Finally, this stadium is alive. I think a lot of the energy got sucked out of it after that glorious women's final. Now for the first time, the fans realize that this is a turning point perhaps.
Only breaks of the match have occurred in this set. One by Agassi in game 4, one by Becker in game 7.
Becker feels he found one 113 miles an hour into the open water, the mid-court.
Agassi able to control that point with his forehand. Becker thought he had that point one with the big ace.
By Becker.
Boy, you're not kidding.
He didn't know quite what to do. He managed to make a nice move in the end. And that backhand volley saved him. Nice and short. Agassi just missing the pass. Just goes to show you, just stick your racket out, something good might happen. Harry Hopman, the great Davis Cup captain, taught me that as a little kid. Try to teach any player who ever played tennis, stick your racket out, you never know. Becker follows it up with a big first serve.
Barbara's back into the no view mode.
You know when it's close. Just look at Barbara, she's not watching. Close set.
Costly double fault. 30 all. 8 of those.
She should start watching. I mean, Boris broke serve the last game when she watched. It's all right. It's good luck now.
She makes it seem like this is the Indy 500 she's watching. It could be a crash at any moment. That was a crash.
Honey, I love you even if you double fall.
Break point, Agassi. 3-4 Becker.
She's down there
Where
somewhere.
is she? She's gonna have to stand on her head if this goes 5 sets. Try every different position possible for good luck. Big as it gets out wide. No chance whatsoever for Andre Agassi. Serves up his 20th ace now.
Agassi thought it was wide. Back to deuce. Great fighter, Boris Becker. Won this championship in 1989. Last Grand Slam win in 1991. Wimbledon final this year. Love to show the tennis world he's capable of winning this championship and more. Boris, Becker evens it at 4.
Agassi lucky to get that ball back, but he guesses right. Boris hits it right to him. Agassi can't line it up. A little surprised that he even had a chance, I think. And Becker with renewed life at 4-all now.
As we say about Becker, he takes himself very seriously. A 69-mile-an-hour serve from Agassi, and again timed beautifully by Becker.
Boris, Becker.
You just sense Becker knows things are starting to go his way, and suddenly his game picking up, starting to hit out more, hit winners from the baseline. Agassi loves 30. That's when you get a little over anxious. You're super hyped up. You made a comeback, love 30 seconds. I'll just think I did at the point in this game, but Agassi made a good adjustment, serving into the body, little spin, slice, not just the kick. Boris couldn't time that as easily.
Give break points, Becker.
He got himself caught here, but he handled that one nicely. Shipped down the line. And Agassi unable to run that forehand down as well, and Becker on a roll right now.
One saved. Still a good idea to forget that information he had on.
Little premature.
Make it.